Hello, and welcome to Easy English with Azzy. This is the podcast for learners who want to speak English with more confidence and joy. I am here to guide you towards speaking English more naturally, one small step at a time. I will be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow along and repeat after me. In today's episode, we are going to talk about something very simple but incredibly powerful. How to practice English every single day, even when your schedule is packed, even when you feel shy, even when you don't live in an English-speaking country. A lot of people believe they need to move to the UK or America to become fluent, but that is simply not true. You don't need to be in London. You don't need a native speaker sitting beside you. You don't need to study for hours every evening. What you truly need are small, smart steps. Steps that are easy to repeat. Steps that fit naturally into your daily life. Steps that help you feel more relaxed, more natural, and more confident when you use English. So, let's get started. Let's begin with a simple question. What is shadowing? Maybe you have heard this word before. Maybe you haven't. Shadowing is one of the most effective techniques to improve both your speaking and your listening at the same time. It is simple and it is very powerful. Here is how it works. You listen to someone speaking English, like me right now, and you try to repeat exactly what they say. You don't pause. You don't translate in your head. You don't open a dictionary. You simply copy the sound like an echo. You try to say the words at the same pace, with the same tone and the same rhythm as the person speaking. Let's try it together, right now. I will say a sentence, and you repeat after me. Ready? I want to speak English fluently. Now you repeat. I listen to English every single day. Now you repeat. Shadowing helps me become a better speaker. Now you repeat. Wonderful. That's it. That is shadowing. In the beginning, it may feel a little unusual. You might not catch every word you hear. And that is completely fine. Shadowing is not about understanding every single word. It's about training both your brain and your mouth to work together in English. It helps you get comfortable with how English sounds, how it flows, and how it actually feels when you speak it. If you practice this regularly, even just 5 minutes each day, you will start to speak faster, more clearly, and far more naturally. It is a small habit that gives big results. Now, let's get to the heart of today's episode. How can you practice English every single day? Many learners say, Azzy, I really want to improve, but I have no time. I am always busy. I feel nervous when I speak. I don't know where to begin. And my answer is always the same. You don't need a lot of time. You don't need perfect grammar. You don't need to wait for the perfect moment. You just need to start. Let me share with you 5 simple and powerful ways to bring English into your daily life, no matter where you are in the world. Tip number 1. Listen to English every single day. This is the most important step of all. If you want to speak better, you have to listen more. Not once a week, not only during class. Every single day. Listening helps you pick up new words. It shows you the real rhythm of English. It trains your ears to understand faster, and it helps you hear how real people actually speak. So what can you do? You can listen to podcasts, like this one. You can enjoy English music. You can watch videos online. You can listen to short stories, or beginner-friendly English news. You don't need to understand everything. Simply let the sounds reach your ears. Even understanding 30 or 50% is still valuable progress. You can listen while you walk, while you do chores, while you cook, while you exercise, or while you relax. Just 10 to 15 minutes a day is enough to make a real difference. Think of English as your background music. Tip number 2, shadow what you hear. Now that you are listening, the next step is to use your voice. Listening is wonderful, but speaking, that is where you grow strong. After you hear a sentence or a short piece of audio, repeat it out loud. Copy the voice. Match the rhythm. For example, I want to get better at English. Repeat, I don't catch every word, but I keep going anyway. Repeat, I am improving a little bit more every day. Repeat, do this daily. Repeat the same sentences over and over. You will notice your speaking becoming smoother, your pronunciation becoming clearer, and your confidence growing stronger. Remember, it does not have to be perfect, it just has to be practiced. Tip number 3. Start thinking in English, one thought at a time. This is one of the most powerful shifts you can make as a learner. Begin thinking in English. At first it feels hard. Your brain wants to translate from your first language. But translating takes extra time, and it slows you down. So how do you start thinking in English? Begin with short, simple thoughts. Say them inside your mind. When you wake up in the morning, think, it is morning. I feel sleepy. I need some coffee. When you step outside, think, the sky looks clear today. It is a bit cold. I can see a bird. During your day, think, I am at work. I feel tired. I want to go home soon. These are small thoughts, but they help your brain connect directly to English, without going through translation first. Later, try saying them out loud. Whisper if you need to. It is like having a quiet daily conversation with yourself entirely in English. Tip number 4. Read aloud and train your speaking muscles. Reading silently has its benefits, but reading aloud is even more powerful for your speaking. It brings together your mouth, your tongue, and your brain all at once. Choose something short and simple. A beginner's storybook, a basic English dialogue, a script from a video or podcast. Read it slowly and clearly. Then read it again a little faster. Then once more, this time with real expression. Pretend you are an actor, performing a scene. This builds your pronunciation, your fluency, and your confidence. Think of it as going to the gym, but for your speaking muscles. Tip number 5. Bring English into your everyday life. Here is something very important that I want you to hear. If you truly want to speak English well, don't just study it. Start living with it. English should not be something you do for 30 minutes on a Monday evening. It should not exist only inside a classroom. It should become part of your real daily life, just like your morning routine or your favorite app on your phone. The more you see English, hear English, and actually use English throughout your day, the more natural it will feel. Let me give you some easy and practical ways to do this. First, change your phone language to English. You probably check your phone dozens of times a day. Maybe 50. Maybe 100 times. So why not make that time count? When you switch your phone's language to English, you see English words every single time you open it. You start picking up words like settings, brightness, storage, update, available, or delete without even trying to study them. You just see them again and again until your brain holds on to them naturally. This is called passive learning, and it works really well. Second, write a short diary entry in English every day. You don't need to write long essays or perfect paragraphs. Just write 3 simple sentences about your day. For example, today I went to the market. It was quite busy. I bought some fresh vegetables. Or, this morning it was raining. I stayed inside. I watched an English video on my phone. Even 5 minutes each night will improve your writing and thinking more than you expect. Third, record a 1-minute voice message for yourself every day. At the end of your day, pick up your phone and record yourself speaking. Just talk for 1 minute. Share something about your day, your plans, your feelings, or something new you learned. For example, today was a full day. I had a meeting in the morning. I made lunch at home. In the evening, I listened to an English podcast. It is completely okay to make mistakes. Nobody else has to hear it. This recording is just for you. When you listen back to yourself, you learn so much. You hear your own pronunciation. You notice your own patterns. You begin to spot your common mistakes and work on fixing them over time. This builds confidence, fluency, and real self-awareness. Fourth, find an online English community. You do not need to wait for a classroom to start practicing with others. There are English learners all around the world, online, right now. You can join a group on WhatsApp or Telegram. You can explore apps like Tandem or language learning groups on social media. Send short messages, share voice notes, ask questions and answer others. It makes English feel alive and real, not just a subject you study. Fifth, watch short videos and repeat what you hear. Find videos about travel, food, daily life, or anything that genuinely interests you. Watch the same video 2 or 3 times. Then pause it and repeat the sentences you hear. Try to copy the speaker's voice, their pace, their tone. Even a 20-second clip is worth your time. It is a fun and easy way to experience how English is actually spoken by real people. Okay, let's bring it all together. Bringing English into your daily life is not complicated. It does not demand a lot of time, and you do not need a teacher to do it. Here is the real secret. Turn small everyday actions into English practice. Instead of saying good morning in your own language, say good morning. Instead of writing your to-do list in your mother tongue, try writing it in English. Instead of watching 5 minutes of TV in your language, switch to 5 minutes in English. These small choices build strong habits, and strong habits build confident English speakers. So here is what I want you to take away from today. Make English part of your life. Let it live in your phone, your journal, your thoughts, and your voice. Let it become part of who you are, not just something you study. When English feels like a natural part of your day, that is when real fluency begins. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found these tips useful and encouraging. Keep going, keep practicing, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye, for now.